Welcome, Wolfpack, to Lower Method Field here at NC State University in Raleigh, as we'll be covering the women's club soccer matchup against Elon. I'm Nathan Whitinger. I'm joined by
Jonathan Hudson
and
Toby Shows.
Jonathan. What happened last game for your Wolfpack?
Last game, the Wolfpack won 2-1 against UNT Charlotte, and they converted on a penalty kick, Nathan.
That's fantastic. Toby, what are you expecting for today's game?
I'm expecting a hard-fought game, a lot of good action, and a Wolfpack win, hopefully.
Fantastic. Weather is kind of nice, a little bit chilly. Not many clouds in the air. The sun is coming strong, so hopefully it'll be a nice one for these ladies. We'll be back shortly with the coverage of this match. Welcome back to Lower Method Field here at NC State University in Raleigh. I'm Nathan Whitinger. I'm joined by
Jonathan Hudson.
Toby Shows.
And we're here covering the women's club soccer matchup against Elon. Now, today, fans, after the game, make sure you check out PackTV on Twitter for the play of the game. You can see the highlights on YouTube and catch up on all of our social media at go.ncsu.edu/sports. Make sure to go do that after the game. Now, Jonathan, you said before the game that we had a 2-1 win against UNCC here at Lower Method Field here last week. We had Trevor Bode and a good old Alex. We love Alex Sawyer covering that game last week. What do you think is going to happen this game moving forward with that win? Obviously, how did the team come back from that? They've practiced obviously in the week. Some weather conditions may have prevented them from being outside. I do believe they had an indoor practice on Wednesday. So now, how does that translate into this game?
I think it translates well, Nathan. I think they come out and they know they have good offense because they put up 2 goals against a really good team, one with the penalty kick. So that will translate to good offense and hopefully crisp passing as well. As you said, they practiced this week, so that should translate to good crisp passing. And I'll be curious to see who wins the special teams battle here today, as with the corner kicks.
Yeah, those set pieces are so important. You have to capitalize on them. When someone gives you a gift like a penalty, it's so important to put that away. A penalty converted by Dimitra Protogiro. I hope I'm getting that right. It's kind of a tongue twister there.
Yeah.
And Callie Creech also scored a goal as well. So head ref Ryan Homem today in the middle. We'll see how he will be dealing with the two teams. Every game we come out here and I'm very critical of the referees, being a referee myself for the U.S. Soccer Federation. And it's important, as a referee, we learn from each other. We learn from mistakes. I always watch and see how they perform, and to help that impact my game as a referee as well. I know this is heavily important for them, filming the games, and they get to look back at that. I know rugby definitely has a big thing with that. They do like to watch their games and train themselves almost with that. Yeah. A little bit windy today.
Yeah, not as windy as yesterday.
Not as windy as yesterday,
but still
right?
Windy.
Right, but it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Toby, how you feeling?
A little cold, I'm going to be honest, but the sun is shining, so that's good. The field looks pretty all right. It's got a new fresh coat of paint. You can see it. It looks really good. There's a few bits of dirt and mud. That's going to be a bit of an issue, but overall, the field conditions are good.
Yeah, so we're looking for a good game, I hope. 40 minutes on the clock here at Lower Method Field. NC State Women's Club Soccer against Elon Women's Club Soccer. It should be fun. I'm excited.
I'm excited. I haven't gotten to do soccer in a while.
Yeah, well, welcome.
Welcome.
This is a treat. Absolutely. And as we said, a little bit of windy. Not too bad, though, which is nice. We don't want it to be too windy because that cold, that chill breeze will definitely be biting into us. Looks like Anlas DeBarnes, the speedy forward for NC State, is starting the kickoff. Number 8 today. She changes her number up almost all the time, which is tough, but that's it. Anna Sheridan passes the ball back now.
Sarah Mountain putting good pressure on for Elon so far.
Good passing here from NC State. Callie Creech now. Good touch with the chest. Inside again, just behind Sheridan. Dribbling forward now. Elon with a good ball through and stopped. Sheridan again now. Good passing already, but already lost the ball in the midfield again. It's important to keep possession of that there. Trying to run wide with that. And that'll be out for a goal kick.
Courtney Lepper had a good idea there. She just couldn't quite get around her defender there, and it resulted in a goal kick for your Wolfpack.
Looking up the lineup of the formation here, kind of looking like NC State is playing a 4-5-1. 3 in the middle, revolving most likely with Anlas DeBarnes playing high. And as Anlas DeBarnes, she's trying to reach that, trying to win possession for NC State. And then I'll go out for a NC State throw-in. They do have Callie Creech on this wide side, though. They could be doing a good option to switch the ball. Thrown in, down. That's Kylie Quinn. Passes the ball in the middle. Can she look for a pass? Does well. Going backwards, always a good decision to do that. Goes long. Couldn't quite find Creech. Had Fielding as a short pass. Creech now to Fielding. Ball down the line. Can Sheridan reach this? It was just flicked on. Maybe shielding that out. That'll be a NC State throw-in. Toby, what's so important about these throw-ins from right here?
It's just important to get the ball into play and get yourself into position. It's a good job. It's a good opportunity to get yourself in position and get ready for your next attack.
And as you say that, Ann Lasseter-Barnes puts the ball over to Kylie Quinn. Lays it off. Can she have a strike? And that's not quite going to fly in any direction other than out.
A little bit of a tough angle for her there. Didn't get a lot of boot on that
Yeah,
one.
that might be due to field conditions as well. It is difficult to strike those if the ball's bubbling a little bit, but those slow rolls you have to capitalize. I know myself, whenever a ball's coming to me slowly, I'm hitting it one time. And that's, you can strike that ball so well or poorly, depending on how it's bubbling. Goal kick.
On the last possession, Fielding did a good job creating some passes for the
That's Creech on through goal. Now can she finish? Just loses the ball. Two defenders there on her. It was kind of tough for her to come out with it, but good pressure there. Fielding. Dribbling inside. Ooh, maybe a foul there. Referee lets play go. Sheridan strikes it. Ooh, nicely volleyed. And into the goalkeeper's hands. That is Rachel Biermann for Elon. How will she distribute here?
And, it's a good job by Elon to really defend that sort of attack. They did a good job of putting pressure on and really keeping their backs to the goal.
That's good. Yeah, make sure all those players are behind the ball as it goes out for an Elon throw. It's important to get behind the ball to defend. Make sure everybody is, defending as a team, as a unit. And the goalkeeper in Biermann right there just collecting it up. No problem at all for Anna Sheridan's shot. But nicely struck. I do like that. The technique was good. Not enough power, and it kind of bubbled on the ground, but very nicely taken. Controlled nicely. Good pass in the middle. It's important to control that midfield today, as Elon seems to be dominant at the moment. Cleared out. And Lasseter-Barnes not quite getting there, but look at her pace already. She is fast. Played up the field there by Protegiro. Controlled. It's a good pass. Finds Creech. Can she turn now? Lovely ball from her.
Nice.
Fielding. Down the right side. Doesn't seem to be quite fast enough. Goes by one. And that's cleared out nicely from the defender. Good ball in there from Hayes. A bit too much on that for Fielding. On the left side now. Just passed down the line.
Elon looking for a good pass. That one was a little bit too far in front.
I was just having some difficulty reading the Elon's numbers right there. It was Sarah Mountain on that on this close side closest to us. I was trying to figure out what number she was there. That 2 was really giving me a hard time. But now pass back. France Protegiro in the middle. Good pass back there. Carmen Pirtle. Good move from her. She's there nifty in the back. Good pass. And Lasseter-Barnes. Finds Sheridan. Good decision to go backwards, but not good enough of a touch. Played up now on that far side for Elon. Good pass back, and that's just not quite going to cut it. I still can't quite tell what that number is over there.
That's Bauhoff.
I'm having difficulty with my eyes.
Yeah.
That was Bauhoff over there, but her pass to her teammate was a little strong and went out.
Good pass backwards. Needs to really switch the play here. Finds Sheridan. Can she strike? Ball forward to find Creech. Having trouble to get past the defender there. Cleared out nicely. Elon need to keep possession here. Oh, that's a dangerous move. Fielding tough on her back there. Good tackle. That'll be an NC State throw-in. Superb work from Carson Fielding.
Fielding's done a great job so far in this match, defending and playing well on the offensive end as well.
Yeah, and Ella Rockwell could not deal with her there, and that'll be out for a corner kick.
Looks like a strong tackle by Coslin.
So, Toby, there are a couple of options you can have on this corner kick, right? You can go short. You can drive the ball in. You could float it in, back post, near post. What do you think's going to happen here?
I think they're going to go low here.
Drive it in low?
Drive it in low, yeah, definitely.
That's Tessa Hansen. Well, they have done low. You predicted well. Ball pops up. Good head on that one. Needs to go backwards with it. Tries to go forward. Doesn't work. Mountain launches an attack for Elon. The ball's through past Pertl. But look at the speed from Carmen Pertl. Does well to pass the ball back to her goalkeeper, and that's distributed out. Still in. Oh, no, that's out. Referee linesman there. Does well to deal with that. That's Devon on the far side. Elon throwing. Nice throw. Big long throw, actually. Into the box. Danger zone. Still in trouble. That's on goal, but the goalkeeper, good save.
Great save there. She was right on top of the box. Did a good job getting off her line.
Big boot forward. Kylie Quinn couldn't quite get a good touch on that one, but they still have possession. Moving forward, Hansen tries to flick Ann Lester-Barnes through. Maybe needs to switch the ball to Creech. Good strong tackle from Hansen. Losing the ball in the midfield again. Aaliyah Murphy trying to prove her dominance there for Elon. Ball from Anna Sheridan's a bit heavy. Maybe should have passed the ball out to Fielding first on this right side. But Creech still gets the ball. Good ball in. Almost trying to reset Ann Lester-Barnes. Tessa Hansen in the box too. Elon deal with that nicely.
Good ball by NC State in the box. It was a great cross by Creech from the right to left side. Just didn't have any teammates there to corral. And it looks like Elon's going to come in with somewhat of a hockey sub. 3 subs set to come in.
Yeah, we got Violet Robertson, number 1, Ashley Stamborough, 13, and 15, Kendall Gilbert, as the goalkeeper, Biermann, collects the ball there. Punts the ball to just below midfield. Good strength. Passes the ball forward. Finds Ann Lester-Barnes. Couldn't quite reach it, though. Good defending from Elon. Ball's gone forward. Carmen Pertl just stopping that in its tracks. Beautiful. Good move. Protegiro really dancing around the defenders. Releases Creech. Kelly Creech on this right side. Opts for the ball low. It's a good ball. Driven straight Ann Lester-Barnes. Through now. Anna Sheridan. Can she finish? And that is cleared out for an NC State throw.
Great clearance there by Elon. Good play, though, by NC State to get in near the box in an attacking area. And that'll give them a throw-in from a good place spot in the field.
Thrown in. Not too long. Ann Lester-Barnes comes and collects that, though. Fielding. Good touch towards goal. That's a great save, by Biermann. Anna Sheridan on top of that again. She's now 2 shots on frame. Fantastic from her.
Incredible save by Biermann. She made a great dive at the end. It was good technique.
Gets down low, pushes the ball out. That is important to not push the ball back straight towards the attackers as a goalkeeper. It's so important to keep that away from the goal area. Corner kick now. Played in. Creech getting on the near side. That's on goal. And that seems to have just gone wide. Great attempt from Callie Creech. But that's not going to cut it, unfortunately.
And some subs for State. It'll be Sarah Hill coming in the game, as well as number 3. Oh, I can't read that. Help me out. Landry.
Laney LaRussa.
Laney.
He can't read his own handwriting, people. That's his own fault, I believe.
No, that's yours. I took a picture.
I didn't write that one. Played outside. Going forward. And that'll be out. All the referees seemed a little confused. That'll be NC State throw-in, though. Protegiro plays it out wide again. So good ball forward, flicked on.
Nice.
Can she reach it? Left-footed cross through the middle, and that will be collected by the goalkeeper. Biermann pretty calm today. 2 good saves so far, both on Anna Sheridan's attempted shots on goal. Hansen really trying to win that midfield back for State. Ball's gone wide now, closest to us. Tries to cut inside, but it's not going to happen for Fielding. Shuts that down, no problem.
Rockwell did a good job with their run there for Elon and will be rewarded with a throw-in.
Stimson with the throw. Deciding what to do with it. Taking a while. It's a good throw, flicked on. And that's dealt with by Pirtle. But only as far as an Elon possession. Good strength there from 28, Cousin for Elon. Gilbert with a good pass back to her defender. Swinging the ball around the back. Elon trying to force the ball on that right flank. No success, going high, and that's out for an NC State throw. You have to be careful when trying to force the ball through there. You want to be, strategic about your decision. The wind's not bad, though, today. And I don't think it's affecting the gameplay at all. Luckily, I don't like it when it's windy when I'm playing. You have to keep the ball on the ground all the time. I like to look big sometimes and go in the air. Good ball into the middle now. Can she turn? Keeps it in the air. Deals with nicely. But given away. Needs to be more precise with her passing. That's a handball. Yep, refs called that well. Lauren Hayes there trying to clear the ball out the back originally, giving the ball away.
NC State so far here has done a better job offensively than Elon, and their defense is really shutting Elon down, not letting them get into the attacking third.
NC State's going to have Sydney Zacco coming on soon, number 12. The next outage of the ball. Pirtle with a good ball forward. It's driven through nicely. Good speed. Good move from Hansen. Can she free Sheridan? Can she strike on goal? It's another one on goal from Sheridan. And she puts it just wide.
Great save right there.
Oh, my gosh. That's a great save from Biermann.
You have to commend Elon's calmness, especially with NC State's attack. They're just pushing him and pushing him, but Elon's doing a great job of fighting it off.
And here's that sub now. Sydney Zacco for NC State. Elon trying to sneak on a few too. 3 and 9. That's Murphy and Lempner. And Lester Barnes coming off the field now. So that'll be interesting to see how they play. Always interesting to see when they change having Lester Barnes on the field to having someone else is how they adjust their attacking style. Because you have such that strong, speedy presence up top, and then when you change to a different player, sometimes the play can be different. That's gone down the line. Hayes passes the ball back to the keeper. It's a good touch. Looking for Protegura. Finds her. Good pass, Fielding. Couldn't quite reach it. Good defending. That's Fielding, excuse me. Good pass back. That was Lainey LaRussa with that initial touch. Hare was covering their number. Good touch there from Fielding. Trying to go inside with it. Doesn't quite have any success. Good tackle from Hansen. Look at that good read. Like a picture book. Sheridan does well to come back and defend. Lainey LaRussa now. Good ball through down. Trying to bully her way through. Couldn't quite do it. Sheridan coming in for a strong tackle. Good pressure from her. Headed forward.
Nice.
Good pass inside from LaRussa. Lost the ball again. Moving forward now with it on the left side. Comes inside with it. Can she strike on goal? Blocked by Carmen Pirtle. Fantastic from her.
Great block.
Stanbro was very upset with that. You don't want to see your shots get blocked before they reach 2 feet away from your feet.
On that play for Elon, Cousin, really good ball in, but like we said, the shot blocked.
Hansen, good ball to Sheridan. Instrumental in every attack. Finds her on the wing. LaRussa. Can she whip the ball back in? Has numbers in the box. It's a great cross. Cleared out. Fielding with a high press there. Plays it wide. Good tackle from her, and that'll be out from Elon throw-in. Rockwell. Plays the ball down the line. Nothing seems to be coming of that for Kendall Gilbert. Savannah Salas now stepping on the field for the first time. Tessa Hansen coming off for NC State. Throw in for Fielding. Good throw. Tries to go long with that. Stopped. Sheridan. Good chest down. Tries to go long again. They're forcing it through a little bit too much, I think, at the moment. Maybe they, with 24 minutes left on the clock, they need to get the ball down, pass it around a little bit.
Yeah.
No
Work
doubt.
it around the attacking third to see if they can get a better look.
Stops in the middle. Fielding. Tries to go long with it. Toby, any insight from you, how they should be moving forward the ball?
I think they should be playing a little calmer. NC State, they're getting attacks and they're going on, but then when they get there, it's sort of like, oh, we really want to score this. And they've got time and they're playing way better, so they need to be a lot calmer.
Yeah, Brett Goldman just couldn't quite control that as she knocked it out of bounds for an NC State throw. Throwing from Fielding. And that's out again. Good defending, though. From number 16, Ella Rockwell for Elon. The weather's nice today, though. Gonna be honest, it's really coming out well.
Definitely better than yesterday.
Yeah.
Not a lot of wind, a lot of sun. It's good.
For any of you that were outside yesterday, it was kind of sunny, but also quite cold when that sun ducked behind the clouds.
And the wind.
And the wind was horrible, yep. Salas trying to get through. Couldn't quite. I think that'll be out for a corner kick.
Rockwell playing really well for Elon so far defensively.
And header off Ryan O'Mem is doing a good job of keeping control of this game so far. Nothing has been bad at all from either team, but he's doing a good job of keeping control of this match.
Second corner for NC State. The first one they elected to go low. We'll see what they do here.
Whipped in. Oh my gosh. Flicked back on frame again. Can someone strike it again? Goal. That's it in the back of the net.
Goal for NC State.
Great persistence.
Fantastic
there
finish
for the Wolfpack.
It's good to see defenders get up so high and put the ball in the back of the net as well. Great work from her.
Good job by NC State, they were able to get a great cross in and then work the ball from there off of some good bounces. Didn't give up on the play.
That was Sarah hit with that finish. Put it away very nicely. Jill Noonan just came off the field for NC State. Sarah Mooten back on now for Elon. Fielding. Sheridan, good little nick forward. Pirtle plays the ball forward. Salas. That's off of Salas's leg there. Good clearance from Elon. Thrown in. Loses the ball there. Maybe a foul. Linesman Devons raises flag, and that'll be NC State free kick. Looks like Kylie Quinn, Callie Creech, and Pav Shriram are getting ready to come on for NC State. Pass around there. Trying to go on that left flank. Couldn't quite be successful, Julia and I, on that far side. Headed on to the middle. Protaserov trying to deal with that. Couldn't quite. Fielding. Trying to find some feet. Looked right, but decided to dribble in the middle. It's a good decision. Still has the ball. Dribbling through. Couldn't quite get past her, though, in the midfield. It's important to release the ball first. Controlled well. Hayes trying to get rid of that. Dump it down the right side, but only as far as number 6, Goldman. Goldman again. Find her in the middle. It's a good touch inside. Good strength there from Sheridan. Look at the way she just gets back and takes back possession for NC State. Dribbling inside Nye. Good strength again from Sheridan. She's winning tackles like crazy today. Goes inside with it. It's a decent pass from Salas. High pressure now. Zaka. Sheridan again, pushing it through to Salas. Where's she going to go with it? Tries to go on the far side.
Great ball in.
Sarah hitting that far side, and she'll be offside. Waiting for the middleman, Ryan, to call that. Ryan O'Mem. That's Hakeem on our closest side with the call, the referee. Sarah hit just offside. So we'll have to wait until the ball goes out for these substitutions to enter the pitch. And now will be the chance for Callie Creech, Kylie Quinn, and Prav Shuram coming on the field.
Hidden was looking for a second goal, just
She
slightly
was indeed.
offside.
And that's Larissa Sheridan. And what looks like Sarah hit the goal scorer coming off the field now. NC State keeping that high press. Still 1-0 here with 18.5 left on the clock for the first half. Kylie Quinn goes left. Julie and I couldn't quite get through. In the middle now. Here's Salas.
Nice footwork by
Kind of clipped. Strike on goal. That's a save.
Good one by Biermann. Easier one for her right there.
Yep, she's up to 4 saves on the day now. Nothing's been too difficult for her, but she's still collected them, and it's important to get the easy ones. Because if you can't get the easy ones, we can't expect you to get the hard ones.
True.
Cleared out kind of iffily. If that's even a word. Salas now. 9.
It is now.
Okay. It is now, yeah. We'll add that to the dictionary. Salas. Needs to switch the play. Does what a fine Creech.
Very good vision.
She's in a great position now. Touch forward. What will she do with it? Oh, the Meg! Loses the ball. Can she fight back now? Goldman knocks her on the ground. Losing her footing there. Wins the ball back. Creech, good strength from her. Toe-to-toe there. That'll be NC State throwing. Great effort from both players. But NC State will come away with possession.
Good job by Creech not to give up on that one. She
hit the
easily
deck, could have given up.
Then she got up and
right
went
back
back
up.
for it. And her team is now rewarded with a throw-in.
That's so important, you know. And Anasta Barnes now coming on for Sydney Zaka. A little bit of burst of pace to rejuvenate this NC State side. Fielding. Thrown in. Back to Fielding again. The ball in.
Very good ball.
There she is, Anasta Barnes. Drops for Creech. Finish! Oh, and that's just gone over the bar.
Over the bar.
She's now at 2 shots and 2 misses, Callie Creech, but both have been one-time efforts. Fantastic from her.
That was a great little bit of play right there. They did a great job of working it in and really just being calm, seeing their teammates, and really giving it a good shot. Just a bit off.
And those one-time chances, you know, you either take them or you don't. And, you know, as a coach, you want to take them every single day.
Right.
Goal kick has only gone as far as NC State head. Straight back into the final third. And Lester Barnes struggling to get through. Cleared out. Gaining more control now in the middle. Finds Sarah Mooten on the outside. As I've predicted nicely. Cuts back in. Beats Fielding. Ball in now. Strike towards the goal. And that's collected easily for the goalkeeper.
It's a good idea from the Elon side right there. She did a very good job of working it in, but just not a great cross.
And Master Barnes fighting through. That'll be down. Interesting. I wasn't sure what he was going to call there, whether playing on the ground or the initial foul, but he has called the initial foul against Elon. Ball forward from Protegiro. Kylie Quinn trying to get stuck in. Couldn't quite. Elon trying to work their way through. Still have possession. Trying to go long. That's going to be tough, especially when NC State has some quick defenders. And that's run out of bounds. That'll be a goal kick.
The through ball, usually effective if your team is faster, but if the other team has fast defenders like NC State does, it's not a good option. You saw the last one, Elon took it up the side and was able to get a cross in. They didn't use the through ball there, they just used a good quick pass, so we'll look to see what tactic they go for going forward.
And that's Ava Lectreca coming on for NC State number 13. Izzy Stimson, 19 for Elon. And Lester Barnes to control that. Finds Laxtecker, finds Callie Creech. Good one-touch pass. Good ball forward. Can she release Sharam? Trying to reach it now. Fantastic play from State. And that's just knocked out of bounds. Great defending. No nonsense there. So important to get rid of that ball there because they were looking deadly.
They have 3 trailers. That would have been a really good opportunity for NC State.
Carlson just dealt with that nicely by knocking out of bounds. And Lester Barnes really putting a body on the line there. Fielding, good head forward. Sharam, could she knock it in again? She does well. Creech, maybe another chance for her. Turns it inside, good pass. And that's Ann Laster-Barnes with a strike on goal. Goalkeeper Biermann equal to it.
Biermann up to task today.
Really doing a good job.
Minus the one she gave up, but that one, there's not much you can do.
No, there really was not much you can
do.
That was a fantastic, volley from hit, and that's just put in well. Especially from that range. It was definitely within 6 yards or something like that.
There's not much you can do as a goalie for that.
Dive
Fielding. And hope. Dive and hope.
Or hope and dive. Sharam, good strength, but loses the ball. And Laster-Barnes now. Trying to find Creech. Didn't really have their communication on the same wavelength. That went out of bounds for an Elon throw-in. I believe they'll probably sub here. Bauhoff and Rockwell to come on for Elon.
Looks like Jill Noonan.
Yep.
We'll check back in for the Wolfpack.
And fielding coming out. It's number 19. Jill Noonan. Thrown in. Creech, great, well done to win that. Lexdecker finds in the middle. Salas looking like she wanted to hit that one. Passes it off now. Quinn, can she get stuck in again? And Laster-Barnes finds Quinn again. Creech on goal now. Yes. And that's put in the back of the net. Fantastic from Callie Creech. The save attempt was just not quite good enough from Biermann. Fantastic placement. The passing here is just superb today.
Creech did a great job finding the side of the net, taking the extra second to settle the ball after the pass and put it in the back of the net.
With 12 minutes left now in this first half, it'll be 2-0 NC State against Elon. Goals from Sarah Hitt and Callie Creech, respectively. Passes the ball wide. Tries to turn, does well to beat Noonan.
It's a nice move right there.
Couldn't quite get past, though. If you make that initial, move, that's great. But can you do it again, Especially with a defender who's going to be as quick as Noonan and the rest of that NC State back line. Sharam finds Creech. Can she pass the ball off? Does well. And Laster-Barnes turns. Can she dribble now? Look at the speed as she beats one. Puts the ball in. Great cross. Just not quite equal to it. Kylie Quinn was not quick enough to reach that pass. As Tessa Hansen now comes on the field.
NC State applying a lot of offensive pressure here. I want to see how Elon responds. They need to respond with a goal before the half. That would be good for them.
They do. If they don't, they will be set back so far. Savannah Salas coming off the field to make way for Tessa Hansen.
Looks like Gilbert will come back on the pitch
Kendall
for
Gilbert.
Elon.
She's waiting for the next opportunity, I believe. So it'll be a goal kick for Elon. Ball's gone forward into the stomach. And Laster-Barnes, what could you do with it here? She's instrumental when those balls are in the air like that. She's very good at winning them and bringing them down. Not quite successful at this very moment. But there she is again. She's so quick. Acceleration and top speed. Very impressive. Good pass. Sharam's a good one-touch pass backwards. Hayes tries to dribble past one. Does well. Hansen, could she strike now maybe? Loses the ball. Hayes will have to calmly deal with this. Passes the ball back to Pirtle. Does well. Callie Creech screaming for that on the side. Finds her in the middle. In Lectrekker. Kylie Quinn. Releases and Laster-Barnes. Look at the speed. Can she get by her? Strike on goal. And collected well by the goalkeeper.
Biermann unfazed by that one. It was a great shot from a good angle. But she was up to task with a good save there.
In the middle, passing the ball around nicely. NC State showing their dominance to go along with this 2-0 scoreline. Creech with a good pass there. Noonan reaches it, does well. And that's cleared out. No problem there. And 3 more Wolfpack players will check in now. So it'll still be an NC State throw. Just 9 minutes left in this first half. Thrown in. It's a good throw in. That's headed straight out of bounds. That'll be an NC State throw again. Noonan. Trying to find hands and couldn't quite. Good defending. Sharam. Finds her on the wing. Maybe offside, but no. Lainey Larissa puts the ball in. Cleared out nicely. And that'll be a State throw in again.
Good clearance by Elon, but they're not able to maintain possession as it keeps going out. NC State with another throw in.
Sometimes it's just get the ball out. You know, you don't want to worry about possession at that point. Just defend, defend, defend. Hansen, especially with this high Wolfpack press. An impressive attack. Loses that ball there. Lauren Hayes coming and dealing with that. No problem. Tries to reach Larissa. Can she get that? Does well. Maybe cross now. Passes the ball off. Strike on goal, maybe? No. Needs to pass again. Larissa. Whips it in. Driven low. Sharam. Strike on goal. And that's just wide from Pav Sharam.
Sharam doing a really good job for the Wolfpack up in that front line so far today.
Yeah, that's her first shot of the day, and that's gone wide. Anna Sheridan leading the shot count with 4 shots on goal, 1 in the back of the net. Oh, not 1 in the back of the net, 1 miss as well. 3 shots on frame and 1 miss as well. Excuse me. As the goal scorers are Sarah Hayden, Calicrich. I was confusing myself there with my own notes. Played out wide. Robertson was very instrumental in bringing that down there, but they've lost the ball. Trying to flick the ball on, couldn't quite do that. Cleared out. Bertel. Finds her in the inside. Good pass. Really nicely done. Tessa Hansen, good little flick. She's very good at winning those like that. Tries to run through. Loses her footing and falls. Getting passed around there. Leg Tracker couldn't really do anything about that. Purtle does well to decide to clear that out. Does well to deal with that problem. Subs for Elon, Stambro and Moten to come back on. And Sheridan will step back on the field for the Wolfpack as Sharam makes way for her presence.
6 minutes left in the half. Elon needs to do something here.
What do they need to do, Toby? Tell us.
They've really got to push. Like, you know, it's all defend, 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 as you were saying earlier. And I think they're doing a good job of being tenacious in defense, but they've really got to get something going offensively.
And score.
And score, yeah.
Headed back nicely into the goalkeeper's hands. Smart defending by Hayes.
I don't dislike the idea there, but the execution was not as good.
Now they have to be a bit more
Precise.
precise, clinical. Clinical is a good word for it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I was looking for it. Hopefully someone was going to finish my sentence. That's good. Tough battle in the middle. Really trying there. Sarah hit to win the ball back to the goal scorer. Nye with the throw-in. Hit. Loses the ball. Wins it back again. We like that. That's something NC State's very good at doing. If they do lose the ball, they try so hard to win it back. Sheridan now to flick it through. Hansen still has the ball. Finds Sheridan because she reached it again. Good defending.
Great defending right there.
That's fantastic for number 1, Violet Robertson. NC State throw in now. 5 minutes left on the clock of this first half. Passes down the line. Trying to find her in the middle. That's Sheridan now. Little flick through. Back into the left side for another cross. Puts the ball in. Sheridan now in the middle. She's dangerous. Passes the ball to Hansen. That's a shot on goal. And another save from this goalkeeper, Biermann. Fantastic from her. Now, granted, a lot of them have been sort of at her. But, you know, as I said before, you have to deal with those easy ones because you won't be able to deal with the hard ones.
She's made both of them, though, Nathan. She made a diving save earlier in the half, too. So she's definitely proved herself to be a stout goalkeeper.
Does well there, Hayes, to deal with that problem. Purtle now. Big boot out. She's good at dealing with that problem. Finds Sheridan's feet fantastically, though. Tessa Hansen trying to reach Larissa. Couldn't quite, and that Robinson gets rid of it for Elon. Dribbling with the ball nicely. Flicked through a bit too much on that. But she manages to reach it. Strike on goal. That's Sarah hit from range. Great attempt from her.
That's a great hit.
Hit looking for a second.
Really trying to increase that Wolfpack lead. Has 3.5 minutes left on the clock in the first half. Having trouble with that there, but brings it down. Robertson passes the ball around the back nicely. It's a good decision. I like seeing that when they calmly switch the play. Trying to go long now. Not that far though. Pirtle dealing with it. No problem. Hayes now. Can she turn? Does well. Finds her pass to Noonan. Has Larissa here on the wing. It's a first good touch there. Sheridan getting clipped there as she made her attempt to a one-touch control there, and she will be brought down for a free kick. Ryan O'Mem doing fantastic to keep control of that. Him and Hakeem on the side on the same page. It's good to have referees who are on the same page working together to officiate matches.
That was definitely a good call.
Yeah. I mean, you could have maybe let that go through, but I don't think that she was going to get back up in time to have the advantage be played. Ball forward from Noonan. Trying to reach the box, doesn't quite. Sheridan, can she strike now? That's twice now from that angle. Fantastic strike from her. And that's in the back of the net. I believe that was... No, I can't quite see.
It's a great persistence. Whoever it was great persistence.
We will get you that name in a second.
The rebound control, struggling point for Biermann here today. It's cost her 2.
I believe that was number 12. Sydney Zaka with the goal. And Sheridan with that initial strike on goal. So that'll be 3-0 now for NC State. Fantastic finish. It is so important to be on the end of those for a goalkeeper that bobbles them. And Sheridan now with 2 shots identical on that half volley as she puts them on frame. But Biermann couldn't quite control this one, and it's pummeled out right into the feet there of Sydney Zaka, number 12 for NC State. Puts it away, no problem. 1.5 minutes left in this first half as Jill Noonan tries to find Larissa. Couldn't quite do it. That'll be out for a throw-in for Elon.
It's definitely not what you wanted for Elon to concede a goal with 90 seconds to go in the half.
Not sure if you can hear the wind in our microphones, but it picks up every now and then. Noonan with a good header. Sheridan trying to bring the ball down. Couldn't quite. Good little skill there from Murphy. Pirtle, again, no nonsense from her. Very solid in the back today. Finds it, pass in the middle. Hansen just nicking the ball away. Decides to turn around, go the opposite direction. It's not going to work, though. Murphy with the ball forward. High press there from Stanbro. And that'll be, I believe, a handball. Good signal there from Devin, the linesman. Ryan O'Mem on the same page as him in the middle. The referees for today. Pirtle elects to go short to Nye. And that will be the end of the first half here. 3-0 NC State up. Anything from you two?
Well, for NC State, this is the dream first half, really. You got 3 in. You're really, really pushing them. You're forcing Elon to be on their back foot. And as a result, you're really getting at them mentally as well as physically.
Yeah, and NC State doing a good job with set pieces. As I said in the beginning, they got 1 goal off of a corner. And they're just, like Toby said, they're pushing the offensive pressure for Elon. They started out well defensively, collapsed a little bit, and they just haven't been able to string together enough passes or possession in their attacking third and really challenge the NC State defense.
Absolutely, and that's 3-0 NC State versus Elon Women's Club Soccer. We will be right back after this. Welcome back to Lower Method Field here at NC State University in Raleigh. It is 3-0 NC State Women's Club Soccer against Elon Women's Club Soccer. It's been a tale of one side, a really one-sided affair as it is 3-0. Goals from Sarah Hitt, Callie Creech, and that last goal We had a little bit of confusion on that one, but ended out being a good goal. A good goal, absolutely. Blanking on who the name was on that one. That's really going to bother me now. Is that Sydney Zaka? That's who it was. Absolutely. There we go. Thank you for that one. So the first half, Toby, what is your analysis of that one?
Well, it was a dream first half for NC State. They really, really pushed. They got the goals. For Elon, they started off pretty well. I got to commend their tenaciousness, but overall, it really wasn't a great first half. For the second half, I think Elon really needs to slow it down.
Yeah, and I know a lot of times they're moving forward with the ball. They're going long instead of, passing the ball on the ground. NC State are good at doing a bit of both. They do a little bit of, one-touch passing, keeping the ball on the ground, and then they go long sometimes. And it's really helpful to have that diversity. Jonathan, second half, what are you expecting?
I'm expecting NC State to come out and do what they did in the first half. They did a really good job moving the ball around in the offense third in the middle and creating lanes for through balls, so they did a good job with that. We'll see if they do that in the second half as well. And for Elon, they just really need to get their offense going. They weren't able to work anything. They tried through balls. That didn't work because NC State has a superior speed, and they really just need to see if they can get more possession in the offense third and get crisp passes.
And you mentioned that speed as well, superior speed that NC State do have. They do have a much larger team. They have more numbers on the bench than Elon do, and that does come down to, how many people can you get on this team? How many people can you get to come and visit NC State's campus? How many people can you have playing on the team? And that, stamina is a big thing as well. If you can have so many players being subbed on and off, it helps you so much when you get tired in these cold days. A lot of running on this soccer field as well. We'll be back for the second half after this. Welcome back to Lower Method Field here at NC State University in Raleigh. I'm Nathan White-Tingram, joined by Jonathan Hudson and Toby Shows. It's been a good one so far. 3-0, NC State winning. Just want to let you guys know, fans, after the game, check out PackTV on Twitter for the play of the game. You can see the highlights on YouTube and catch up on all of our social media at go.ncsu.edu/sports. So make sure you guys check that out. Moving forward into the second half, though, right? It's 3-0. Goals have been scored. Elon kind of looked tired. What's going to happen?
I think stamina will come into play for Elon. If NC State can just keep up their pace toward the start of the second half, we might see Elon not wilt, but really stamina really come into play.
That's a strong word. It's a great word. Love it.
But we'll see. Whoever I want to see who comes out with a quicker start. If I'm Elon, I'm hungry. I want to get that goal. See if I can start the comeback. And if I'm NC State, I want to get the goal, the dagger.
Yeah. I'm just going to give a little shout out. Callie Creech has scored both games in a row now. She scored last week against Charlotte and has already scored a goal today against Elon. That's impressive. Do you think maybe she's going to keep that tally up? Do you think score again today? Again for the second time, Keep going. I think she's hungry for it.
Yeah, she could definitely get it easily. She has a lot of pace in that striker position, and it bodes well because her teammates know how to find her.
Yeah, and I think both of them have been one-touch finishes too, if I'm not mistaken. So that's so impressive to be able to turn and fire on the goal with pressure around you and to put it in the back of the net. A hit, and Sydney Zaka goals as well today in this 3-0 game so far. Second half about to be underway as head ref Ryan Omen blows that whistle, and Elon will start off with the kickoff going wide already. Having struggled with that, Julia Nye. She's really a pleasure to watch. She has so much skill. That'll be out off NC State. Good call from linesman Hakeem. Fantastic from him. Savannah Southwhite, keep that. Thrown in by Goldman. Tries to turn. Yeah, still in. Couldn't get past Pirtle there. Almost running into a brick wall. Courtney Lempner was not getting through.
It was a nice pass by Bauhaus, but she just couldn't, her teammate couldn't corral it.
Finds Salas. Finds her in the middle. Sheridan on to Creech. It's a good pass from her. We love that. Absolutely. Splitting the defenders, but Fielding couldn't quite stay equal with it. Had good pace on that pass, though. It's a good way. I like the way they work the ball out of the back. If they've got some issues, they know how to pass the ball out and move it forward calmly. Flicked on. Sheridan dealing with that, no problem. And that's Barnes dealing with that great pass
through ball
from Salas. Kylie Quinn on frame now. Can she shoot? And that's straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Not quite what we wanted from her. I expected a little bit more, but that's okay.
She knows it too.
I'm sure she does. That'll be bothering her for the rest of the game.
You know, a couple minutes into the second half, I'm still really impressed by the pressure NC State continues to apply offensively and defensively. I'm on the sideline, and I'm sweating at this pressure right here. It's just so impressive.
It is. They do such a good job week in and week out of high press. And you can also have problems when you get caught being up too high, but the defense sits back relatively, far back. What they do is they have 3 sit as one steps up a little bit, usually a wing back. Whether that's Julia and I on this close side or fielding on that far side, they step forward and then they shift so they have 3 more central defenders instead of the 4 in the back as they usually would, which is very impressive. It's smart. It takes a lot of discipline.
Rare offsides called there against the Pack.
Yeah, it doesn't happen often for them, no.
No, they usually time it well. That time, the defensive line for Elon did a good job of just creeping up a little bit more.
Good boot forward. Sheridan, she is always in there trying to win those first balls. Fantastic from her. Dangerous attacking and defending everything she does. Great play, and Sheridan, number 10 for the Wolfpack.
Versatile,
yeah, absolutely. Throw in now for Elon. Good check from her. Protegiro passes the ball off. Creech trying to dribble her way out. Couldn't quite. Salas struggling to win that. Deals with that nicely, Quinn. Creech trying to get up. It seemed like she was pushed there by Robertson, but ref lets it go. Julia Knight, can she pass the ball out to Quinn? Tries to go inside. A little bit of skill there. Couldn't quite. Hayes. Having a bit of trouble there, NC State. Toby, you said you were sweating from that high pressure. Elon's trying to do the same now.
Yeah, I think they're doing a pretty solid job of it right now.
They're trying to change the way this game is going. Bauhoff now with the throw. It's a long throw in. Wow, that's 2 I think she's had on the day that have been long. Straight into the danger zone. And that's cleared out nicely.
I was wondering on those long throws, is that technique or strength?
It's a little bit of both, to be honest, because, I definitely, when I was younger, my back was a little bit less destroyed. So
textbooks will do that.
I will definitely blame that on textbooks. But, it's practice. You just keep trying, and a lot of strength does come into it. But I've seen people who are not as strong as me but could throw the ball further based on just technique. There's a player I grew up with playing. He used to, do this weird twist of his back when he threw it to give an extra little snap. He'd throw the ball so far. And it's deadly. If you can treat throw in like a corner kick, that's the ball in the back of the net almost every time.
Certainly adds another dimension to
it. It really does.
Most other teams don't have.
It's like having a set piece. And speaking of set pieces, NC State now have a free kick. Salas just knocked down there. Nye. Has Quinn on the wing. Dribbles, takes her space nicely. Defends the ball well as well. She's still through now. Beat 1, but couldn't quite get past number 7, Bauhoff. Still has it. Julia Knight finds... couldn't quite find Quinn. I was getting ahead of myself. A little bit.
Did everything right and then just couldn't finish the last pass.
Yep. Julia and I again already defending. A little bit of push in the back there from number 9, Lempner. Pirtle has a little bit of more push in the back. Extended arm. Referee needs to keep his eyes open for that as Hayes deals with that. No problem. Oh, bit of push in the back again. It's getting a little bit rough out there. Sheridan tries to find
Elon's revving it
up the physicality.
Yeah, and hopefully, when the ball goes out of bounds, I always hope that maybe the game will calm down slightly. Especially when I was refereeing yesterday, there was a lot of issues with that, and every time the ball went out of bounds, I was hoping, please, please, breathe, calm down. You don't want those, tensions to really build up. When the ball goes out of bounds, hopefully it gives players a chance to relax for a second. As Bauhoff looks like she's about to do another long throw. Deadly. Wow. Absolute cannon. Robertson could not quite do anything as that's picked up by the goalkeeper. Kylie Quinn does well. Good strength from her. Beats her on the wing. Look at that pace. Trying to get through again. Couldn't quite.
Great defensive effort by Ashley Burleson there. Stopped a breakaway for the Wolfpack.
Salas. Demetria Protégé plays the ball through. Kylie Quinn couldn't quite reach. And Biermann still looking okay, even though 3 goals in. Good little flick forward. Pirtle dealing with that, no problem.
Elon still not able to apply any offensive pressure, and Anna Poston not being challenged at all this half.
That's been consistent for both halves, to be completely
True.
honest. Only
She
one
made
save
one
on the day.
save.
That's Kylie Quinn and Callie Creech coming off the field now. Sarah Hitt, goal scorer as well as Callie Creech. And Lainey DeRussa, number 3, playing on that far side for NC State. That's out for a NC State throw-in. 32 minutes left. Finds Salas. Nye. Good touch, good move forward. A left-footed pass, couldn't get quite past her. That's off of Elon. That's an incorrect call. But that's okay. Goes both ways sometimes. Players didn't know any different. Good defending there from Pirtle. Nye flicks on the inside, needs to reach it. Salas, can she do it? No, she can't. Strong work there from Aaliyah Murphy. She moved forward with it now. Larissa couldn't quite get that pass through, trying to force it. But NC State controlling that midfield. Tries to pass the ball out wide. Almost reaching it. Larissa can't quite get there, and that's out for a throw-in for Elon. Demetria Protégé, though, fantastic from her to find those passes, picking them out, really. Sometimes, you know, your players can't reach them, but to have that vision is so important as a central midfielder. Looks like Elon need a substitution. Her shoe broke.
Shoe broke.
Wow.
Shoe broke.
I think that was on that last pass. That's why that pass was so off target and slow.
That
makes sense now.
Looks kind of like it was the lace.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Not
figure out
quite
how her shoe
sure.
broke.
For number 28, Rachel Cousin. As
You
she
think
is
Carrie run
replaced.
extra cleats?
To be honest, not really, no. Some people do, some people don't. I would say it's not something you would generally do because, you know, they're kind of expensive. So I personally do have a second pair, but that's only because they're the next pair for when my current ones. I just, you know, get them ahead of time.
Smart.
So I don't have to worry. But some people don't, you know, so it looked like that was a handball, but no. Says the referee. No one else seemed to claim for it.
Oof.
It's a tussle. But yeah, I mean, that question is, do you have backup cleats is important, obviously, because like everyone wears different sizes, different fits to people's feet. So it's a little bit interesting when you do have a malfunction like that. Like, what do you do?
Right.
I mean, the only thing I can think of is you tape the cleat up, but it depends what it is exactly. The broke. Wow. Oftentimes your cleat will split where the top of the cleat is fixed to the bottom of the cleat. It's usually just contained by glue, which gets kind of destroyed in the heat. But and over time, Julia Nye dealing with that nicely in the back for NC State. Dribbling out with pace. She is quick with the ball. Tries to release and last to Barnes. Could she get through? Looks like she's maybe going to get there. No. And that's just wide by Larissa. I think that was. I thought, from my vision, it looked like Ann Lester Barnes was going to be there. But it was Lainey Larissa who managed to reach the ball first and get that shot off. Just wide, though. I was getting rather excited over here. I thought that was going to be Another goal for NC State. We're doing 4-0, but no, it is still 3-0. 28.5 left in this match.
Again, NC State doing a really good job applying offensive pressure, pushing it up, and they've been utilizing the through ball tactic more this half, and it's worked for them so far.
Throw in for State. Thrown in. Strong battle there. Elon successful. Perjura with a good pass. Back again. Trying to find Salas. Couldn't quite do it. Robinson's trying to release that. Couldn't quite. Excuse me, that was Balov. 9. It's a big ball. Not quite going to be accurate enough as Biermann collects that, no problem. Big boot forward. Flicked inside. A load of workings there. Sheridan, can she strike this on goal? Strike! And that's just gone wide. She is definitely leading with most shots today. 6 shots, 4 on frame, 2 wide from Anna Sheridan. Not yet to score a goal, but I think she definitely wants to.
You gotta feel that the goal is coming sometime soon.
I'd expect it. There's been quite a few chances. She definitely has been instrumental in play, offensively and defensively, for this Wolfpack team. Big boot forward, hit. Knocks it forward. Sydney Zaka trying to wind her way through the goal scorer. Julian Igard header. Tessa Hansen getting muscled off there. Good strength there for number 3, Aaliyah Murphy for Elon. Wearing those gold cleats. I believe those are Hypervenoms from here. Very good choice. Thrown in.
My brother wore Hypervenoms.
I did at one point too. Good for striking the ball.
Yeah.
That's out for an NC State throw.
Y'all have better eyes than I do. I could not see that from here.
Well, I think they're an older generation, but a very nice colorway as well. Gold helps you get recognized in the field. Mine were like a very vivid pink.
Good choice.
No, it's just because they fit. Yeah, so what happens when you have wide feet. Carmen Pirtle doing well to come forward there. Leaving not too many people back, though, still. Lauren Hayes hanging on that halfway line. Strike towards goal.
Very easy.
And that's dealt with again. Anna Sheridan just flying all over the place. Good movement there from NC State again. So instrumental in the midfield, but they've lost the ball. Sometimes they'll be like super on top, and sometimes not so much. Controlling that center of the field.
Good ball by Elon there.
About half the long throw specialist. Can she get by Nye? Does well to get the cross in. Mountain couldn't quite do anything with that. That's cleared out nicely. Burleson plays that ball down the wing. Still in there. Goldman couldn't quite do anything about it. Back on the ball now, Goldman. And that's out off of Nye. That'll be an Elon throw-in. 25 minutes left in the match. Bauhoff again with a long throw. Long it is. Good header from Sheridan.
I think if you listen closely enough, you'll hear the cannon go off whenever she throws it.
I'm not sure our mics are picking it up, but it's definitely something we can hear.
Oh, yeah.
So instrumental to have a player with such skill like that. Bauhoff again. Wow. Sheridan again heading the ball, dealing with that nicely. I keep saying, I'm going to keep hyping her up every time she is involved in the play, defensively or offensively. Yeah. Pass the ball forward. Sydney Zaka, can she reach it? Nope. And that's cleared out by the defender. As they jeer from the bench, NC State calling to play simple. They do need to calm down a little bit. 3-0 up. They don't need to really be rushing forward to score more goals. Pass the ball around a little bit. Get some possession going. They've already proved they may be the better side, but there's 24 minutes left. to prove that they can pass the ball around and really learn from things. Pirtle. That's not going to be good enough. Nye needs to track back. Very light pressure from Elon. Lots of time for goalkeeper Anna Poston. Good pass to finding Hit on the wing. Good pass forward. Lovely ball from Sheridan. Finding Sarah Hit. Good pass forward into the middle, but couldn't quite do anything. Great defending from Goldman, really keeping up pace with the longer legs of Sarah Hit. Sharam now coming on the field. And Sheridan will be replaced.
Kaylee Murphy and Courtney Lepner in for Elon.
Good strength there from Zaka. Sharam getting stuck in as well. Does want to work through that.
Wow, very good.
Wow, great tackle. Needs to dribble through now, releases the ball. Finds Hansen, could she strike? Puts it on frame, but that's collected easily by Biermann.
Oh, wow.
Biermann is collecting a grand total of saves. A lot of them seem to be sort of, just collecting the ball up, but those do count. Did make a good save earlier, though, a sprawling one to give away a corner. But it was important to do that because if you don't push the ball out of your box, there is attackers waiting to poke the ball in the back of the net. And we did see that actually with Sydney Zacker's goal after Anna Sheridan blasted the ball on frame. It was dropped out by the goalkeeper, Rachel Biermann, right to the feet of Sydney Zacker, and she put the ball away in the back of the net fantastically.
20 minutes, close to 20 minutes here left to go in the second half. Elon really needs to ramp up their sense of urgency in this one.
Headed forward again. And I win those first balls, to be honest, because NC State seem to win majority of those first balls.
Exactly.
And there's Tessa Hansen again, flicking the ball through. Sarah Hit. Flicked on again. That's just not going to be a problem for Carmen Pirtle. She's so quick at the back. Needs to be a better pass there. Look how they get behind the ball pretty quickly as well, the defenders for NC State. Poston collects that nicely.
It's just a very, very quick defense.
And that's so vital. Nye with a good pass out to Hit, who reaches it well. Showing nicely. Zaka. Protegirov. Flicked on by Hansen. She's good at flicking those on. There needs to be someone there. Lainey Larissa couldn't quite win that for NC State. Fielding on the far side does want to win the possession back for the Wolfpack. Hansen. Larissa. And that is a throw-in for NC State. Kylie Quinn, Sylvana Salz, and Callie Creech coming on for the Wolfpack. And then we have Bauhoff with that long throw and Robertson back in for Elon. They were only off for a brief amount of time.
When you're down 3-0, you have to have your best personnel in.
Maybe you have to rotate a bunch as well, but it's basically they don't have as many subs as NC State, so NC State have a bit more of a freedom with their decisions. And more variety in who they can put on the field. Pirtle finds Nye. Good control from her. Wow. Getting nipped out from behind. Nye still dribbling through. How is she still going? That's definitely a foul.
Yep.
I was doing
She was asking for that, to be honest, though. Dribbling through. She was not really going that fast, but she was managing to weave through the defenders to win that free kick.
Got through 3. Got fouled in the
Impressive,
fourth.
yeah.
Very impressive.
Dimitra Protegiro looks like she'll be taking the kick. What will she do with it? And that's just gone wide. I believe that would have been a shot attempt. That'll be her first, and that's gone wide. Back in now, Aaliyah Murphy with those gold hypervenoms for Elon. And Ava Lectrecker on Dimitra Protogiro for NC State. Izzy Simpson off for Elon. Sarah Mountain now. Good tackle from Nye, but it's unsuccessful in possession change. Trying to find a good ball through, but Lauren Hayes seems to be on top of things. Nye. Good pass. Look at this one-touch passing. Oh, beautiful triangles. Hansen has trouble there. Salas to clean it up, though. Sharam wanted that badly. She's now been released. Sharam does well from Rachel Biermann. Fantastic goalkeeping, coming out with pace and getting rid of it. Salas. Creech. The one-touch pass from her this time, not successful as it rolls out of bounds. Kind of looked like it was bobbling up, though, so it might have hit her inner calf. Lofted over the top. A battle in the middle again. No problems there for Lextecker. Good pass forward. Couldn't quite find Tessa Hansen, but the vision was there. Nye. Looking for a ball over to Creech. Perfectly placed. Can she whip it in now? Goes for goal. Callie Creech. Oh my gosh. A fantastic goal from her.
Goal.
That's very reminiscent of her goal from last year. Almost the exact same place on Lower Method Field. Fantastic. 2 for her from the day.
What a strike.
Wow.
How far out was that?
I'm going to go with 25 yards.
Yeah. 25, 30 yards.
Fantastic finish from her. Completely lobbing the goalkeeper. She is on fire right now. And the play was good too. The ball from Julie and I was superb as well. Great passing from NC State. Really picking out their targets. To look for that shot too is just superb.
Right.
You really want a forward who isn't afraid to shoot, and Callie Creech, that's who it is.
Yeah. That confidence is so key.
It really is. That'll be NC State throw in now. 4-0, 16 minutes left in this game. Salas. Pressure from Melton is successful. What'll she do with it now? Cuts back inside. Goes for that long ball to the wide. Murphy. I'm just now realizing there are 2 Murphys on the Elon team.
Yeah.
Bit of a miss hit right there.
Oh my gosh,
goal.
it has gone in the back of the net.
Unlucky. Very
How on
unlucky.
earth did that happen? Anyone want to explain that
The goalie was on the right side. She thought her defender had it covered and went through her defender's legs, and the goalie couldn't get it back to the left side.
They're giving that to Sarah Mountain there.
That is a very good summary. I would have just went, it was unlucky.
Sarah Mountain with that goal. Very confusing for everyone on the field.
4-1.
Definitely for me, I was a bit confused. I was expecting a clean sheet for Anna Poston today, but that will not be it. Callie Creech been released forward with that good long ball. She can't quite reach it, though. It's a bit out of her depth. But wow, our response from Elon. I don't know if that was definitely against the way the game was going for me.
I
It'd be a
agree
shame
with
for
that.
Anna Poston to lose that clean sheet. I'm sure that'll be frustrating for her. But will this be a deciding factor for Elon? Or do you think it will just,
No, I think we saw the dagger by Creech, and it was a beautiful dagger as well.
Yeah, I believe that was probably the end of it for Elon. But, you know, things are possible.
True.
And Elon has to continue to work hard and hold out hope. Mountain, the goal scorer now. Nye not letting her get by. Well done, Kylie Quinn now. Good pass forward. Finds Hansen. A touch again to Quinn again. Good pass to find Creech. The attacking is strong again. Couldn't quite make another pass from Creech. Nye. Dribbles forward now. Deadly on the move. Quinn goes inside. Lovely ball. She was looking for Creech, but it seems that Fielding may get there. And couldn't quite do that. A bit too much. The vision was nice from Kylie Quinn, but a bit too much on it. Not everybody was in the right position for that to work. NC State throw-in. Fielding now. Checking in Sylvana Salas, but there's Callie Creech on the ball. What will she decide to do with it? Unfortunate there. Good defending, though. Lauren Hayes comes and deals with it. Passes back to Pirtle. Goes inside. Ava Lextecker now. Needs to find a pass. Trying to release Hansen. I like the way they're looking for that little short through ball between the defenders Just nicking through for a one-on-one. Hansen now. Great strength from her to win that tackle. Sharam. Creech was calling for that one. She wanted her to leave it, but Sharam again. Creech now maybe. Keeper does well. Rachel Biermann to deal with that.
That's twice now. Biermann's done a good job coming off her line to corral the ball and prevent any secondary attacking opportunities.
The punt goes forward. I think that was a handball. Referee is letting that go, though, as advantage is played. Good decision. Sometimes it's a bit fast for everybody to see it. That's off of Nye. Elon throw. Maddie Bauhoff to take this throw in. The long throw expert for Elon. I do like the way their jerseys do have an ombre, though, design.
Yeah,
Going for
their
the red to
jerseys
gold.
are definitely
Very cool.
pretty cool.
The numbers are very confusing, difficult to read for me, but jerseys are cool. Quinn. Not quite quick enough. Mountain to win that back. That'll be out for an NC State throw, though. Nye with the throw in. Kylie Quinn smiling that one off as she jogs off, though. All happy, fun and games for NC State today. Headed out. Nye again.
Nye's played a really solid, complete game for NC State.
Lex second to find Salas. Can she reach it? Couldn't quite get control. Hansen now. Checking in now. Callie Creech. Turning into a defender. Still working hard to get back, though. We do like that hard work from Callie Creech. Mountain. Oh, straight into Nye's face, but she is solid and good to go. Salas finds Lexdecker. The ball's gone long. Sharam's over there. Great touch from her.
Very good touch.
Can she beat her on the wing? More pace than I expected, but the defender deals with that no problem.
Good defense by Murphy there for Elon.
That's Aaliyah Murphy, number 3 on that far side. Referee Ryan O'Mem just checking with Julia and I if she's still good after getting, pummeled in the face there with the ball.
That one looked like it really hurt.
She
But
has the finger guns, though. Looks like she's all right.
It's difficult, with concussions these days and stuff like that. You have to be very careful with treating those. Callie Creech couldn't get through there. Quinn now to receive the ball. She was looking like she was going to strike it, but lays it off now. Loss of possession. Getting stuck in again. Fantastic from NC State. Salas. Excuse me, that was Lexdecker on the ball. Sharam doing well to win that back, but that'll out for an Elon throw-in. Substitutions here. Rockwell, Goldman, and number 19, Stimson. On for Elon as Ann Lester Barnes checks back in, removing Tessa Hansen from play. 10.5 minutes left on the clock. Tessa Hansen's been up and down in that attacking role today, really trying to get through those throughs. It looks like someone else just got hit in the face.
Yeah.
She seems all right as well. And that was Lexdecker. Salas trying hard there. Does well to win that, Salas. Can she get through? Maybe a strike coming through. Beats another defender. Can she shoot now? Does that. And it's in the back of the net. Fantastic from Sylvana Salas. That's a great goal.
That's a determined player scoring a goal there.
That was all by herself as well.
Unassisted. Ripped it right in the top left corner. Beautiful goal.
And for Elon, if there was a chance before, it's looking less and less likely now.
Yeah. As you said before, that final dagger from Callie Creech, I think that just buried the hatchet.
Yeah.
Fantastic from Sylvana Salas. A great goal for NC State. That's 5-1 now with just under 10 minutes left in this second half to finish off the game. Oh, that's just the way the game is going right there.
The way the game has gone for Elon there, unfortunately.
Very unfortunate for Goldman. Thrown in Nye. Finds Ann Lester Barnes. Good ball in. A little mishap in the box there. Can someone put it away? Biermann was having trouble with that. Defender's not quite communicating with her. Needs to demand that ball. Good pass back there. Pirtle. Lauren Hayes. Pass was not very good. Straight into the feet of the Elon midfielder. Good pass. Another flick on there from Sydney Zaka. Get up the field into the middle. Good head down. And a Sheridan getting stuck in again. Julia Nye finds feet very nicely. A little good 1-2 from the two of them. Tries to release Salas. I don't think she's going to get it, though. A bit too heavy from Nye as that rolls out of bounds for a goal kick. Violet Robertson entering the field for Elon.
Gilbert will come out of the game. She did a good job defensively today for Elon.
Yeah, getting stuck in every now and then. Scoreline does not quite reflect her play. 5-1, NC State. Well done. Maybe she'll go for it again. Already one goal to her name. Sydney Zaka, number 12 for NC State, as that goes out for a NC State throw-in. Julia Nye will be the taker of that throw-in. How does this potential loss affect the morale of the Elon players?
I think.
I mean, it hurts. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're down this big, it really hurts. But you really got to get past it. Yeah, that's what they're gonna have to do in practice is just get past it, put it in the back of your mind, and do better next time.
And as Salas hits one just wide, a little bit off balance from her. 3 shots for her now. 2 on frame, 1 going in, 1 going wide.
That one was wide right. Florida State fans don't like that.
A bit too far wide right, yeah. So it'll be the goal kick for Rachel Biermann, the goalkeeper with a number of saves today. Definitely without her, the scoreline would be a lot different, I believe. Bauhav. Referee Hakeem with a sneeze. Nye dribbling through nicely. Still going. I don't know how she does that. She manages to get through a number of defenders very well. The ball back finds Hayes. Oh my gosh, she's been sniped off the ball there. Going towards goal. Carmen Purdy will deal with that though. No problem for her.
Great defense.
Kaylee Murphy was the one to win that ball. My word. That's happened to me as well before, to be honest, when I think I was 13 years old. You never want that to happen. It's very, very demoralizing because there's no defenders on you and you just fall, and that just happens sometimes.
Yeah.
That'll be out for an Elon throw. I hope, Lauren Hayes is good okay with that because it did look like it was kind of dangerous the way she fell.
Yeah.
Some people were laughing on the NC State bench, but I definitely know where her mind is at right there. And Kaylee Murphy couldn't quite get past Carmen Purtle, and I wouldn't expect her to either. Goldman. Good decision to pass the ball back, but that's gone nowhere for Elon. Anna Sheridan getting stuck in again. Tries to juggle the ball. Ann Lester Barnes to bring it down maybe. No, unsuccessful. And Lauren Hayes, he's back in the game mentally. Good pass forward. Popped up. Julia Nye right underneath her foot there. That's unusual for her. Carmen Purtle to deal with that. Julia Nye, good control. It's a good one-touch pass there. Goes for that through ball there. Can Sydney Zaka reach it? Cannot, as Ashley Burleson passes back to her goalkeeper Biermann. Dangerous there. Goldman now on the wing. Good pressure. That is out for an NC State throw-in. Julia Nye to have this throw. Good throw down the line. Not quite happy with that. That's off of Elon again. Referee's been consistent today, to be honest.
Yep.
Been very good.
Yep.
All 3 of them. Happy with their performance. Nothing's been necessarily completely wrong at all. And there was only one call I didn't agree with, but that's okay. They're human too. Everybody makes mistakes, Nye couldn't quite get a good header on that one. Deals with that, no problem. Well done from Carmen Purtle. She just hits it off. Number 4, Kaylee Murphy for Elon. Thrown in by Nye. Leg sticker now. Good pass, finds Sheridan. Can she beat another one? Does well with a good pass. And Laster Barnes now. Can she shoot? And Laster Barnes. And she puts another goal past
6-1 NC State.
Biermann. Wow. That's fantastic from Laster Barnes.
That was a great pass to release Laster Barnes.
Beautiful pass. The whole movement's been good from NC State today. Really impressed me. That is 6-1 with 3 minutes left on the clock in this match.
So the 4th goal was the dagger. The 5th goal was burying the hatchet. What's the 6th goal?
Good question.
I honestly have no idea.
Is that just dancing on the grave?
Yeah, it might be. That might be it. And fans, make sure after the game you do check out PackTV on Twitter for the play of the game. You can see the highlights on YouTube and catch up on all of our social media at go.ntsu.edu/sports. And Goldman down the wing now for Elon. Passes the ball down to Bauhoff, the throw-in specialist. Carmen Pirtle, fantastic defending. The way she used her body there was exceptional.
That was a great shield by Pirtle.
Yeah, she's been solid all day. You know, a couple slip-ups from the rest of her defense as well. But, you know, as a unit, they've been very good. And she especially has been solid all day for NC State. Poston now with the goal kick with 2 minutes on the clock. Really winding down the 6-1 victory. Nye getting up high, but ends up on the ground. Salas, great touch from her. Look at the speed as she's moving forward with this dribble. Trying to release her there. And Noonan couldn't quite reach it, as Biermann was equal to that. Quick goalkeeping there. As I have said, you know, 6-1 doesn't really reflect her performance. I think she's had multiple saves. I'm just going to count mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 saves I have on tally.
That's impressive.
For goalkeeper Rachel Biermann.
Definitely a fabulous performance for her.
Except from the scoreline.
Except for the scoreline, yeah.
But you can't really blame her much. You know, the ball does have to get through all of the defenders to get to her first, and that is, you know, 10 other players on the field. Sheridan trying to run that one down. And that's out for an NC State throwing. Great pressure again. We've mentioned this time and time again. The high press the NC State women's club soccer team does possess is fantastic. So instrumental in attacking and defending. Oh my gosh, someone's gone down there again. Salas trying to turn and hit that on frame, but it's deflected out for a corner. This will probably finish off the last minute of this match. As time is now down to head ref Ryan O'Mem.
You know, the scoreline is really impressive, but what I'm more impressed by, there was no, like, it was really a clean game.
It really has been, you know, and that's definitely a good thing to take away from this.
Right,
The sportsmanship has been good from both teams.
You can see the intensity that they're both playing with, but it's not, you know, reflecting negatively in their play or anything like that. It's been a really, really clean game.
And that almost went in the back of the net
Yeah,
there.
almost
The
got
header
7.
from Sylvana Salas. That's a shot from Sheridan, and that's gone over the bar. She really has tried, and that is the final whistle here at Lower Method Field. 6-1, the final tally. NC State, the victors today against Elon Women's Club Soccer Team. Fantastic game.
Especially for NC State. I mean, it's just phenomenal. That's what you dream of as a coach, is a game like this. It was pretty much perfect except for the one mistake that led to the only goal for Elon.
I mean, I think that's something they can, you know, forgive.
Yeah.
Considering they did score 6 today.
Definitely.
The weather's been lovely as well. Not too cold, to be honest. I've been all right today. The sun has definitely kept me warm.
Yeah, at some point I was sweating a little bit from the sun. I was like, this is weird. It's,
and the high pressure, right?
Yeah, and the high pressure, of course.
Well, thanks very much for tuning in. We'll be back shortly with the post-game analysis and our player of the game.
I was right. So they played a great, clean game, a lot of great passing, really shared the ball well as a team. That showed in the scoreline as well. Callie Creech came up big with 2 lasers from the right side and top left corner. It was just a great all-around performance by the Wolfpack here today.
Absolutely, and we'll be right back with our player of the game, Callie Creech. Welcome back to Lower Method Field here. I'm Nathan Whitingham, joined by our player of the game, Callie Creech. How does it feel to score 2 goals today after scoring 1 last weekend?
It felt great, but I really have to give it to my team to be able to give me those 3 balls to pass, to score, but it was good.
Fantastic. A 6-1 victory here for the NC State Women's Club Soccer Team. I've been Nathan Whitingham with PackTV, bringing you into the pack.